Algeria. Judge 2, Bosnia-Herzegovina. Judge 3, Turkmenistan. Judge 4, Kyrgyzstan. Judge 5, Serbia.
There is ZAK of Israel up into the red corner, 25 years of age. And his opponent is Jose Antonio dos Santos Rodriguez of Portugal.
Round 1.
So this is action in the round of 32, preliminary round of the men's 86 kilogram cruiserweight division. A contest between boxers from Israel and Portugal. Boxer wearing red is ZAK, 25 years of age, part of a 4-strong Israel boxing team. Brings to the ring a perfect professional record. Having made his debut in March a couple of years ago, his last fight was just last month right here in Dubai. 5 wins out of 5. And in the 3-round format of boxing, he took the European Under-22 title at 86 kilograms, claiming continental gold in the cruiserweight division. Oh, that's a cracking 3-punch combination. Left, right, left to dip the knees and drop Jose Antonio dos Santos Rodriguez. He's showing the referee that he's okay, but I'm not convinced he's going to be allowed to continue here. Knees dipped, sat down on the canvas from a terrific combination from ZAK. Still at halfway, just at the halfway stage of the opening round, and ZAK in complete control here now. And it's a long way back to the blue corner in terms of time that is still to be negotiated by dos Santos Rodriguez. He's from Porto. I saw him compete and commentated on him competing in the 2nd Global Olympic qualifier in Thailand last year, where he was in a similarly incident-filled opening round. He dropped Alexander Okafor from Germany, but then was stopped by a left hook to the body, all of that occurring in the opening round. And here in the 1st round of another global competition, he finds himself on the floor again. So ZAK just out of range with his attempted combination punching. And it looks as though dos Santos Rodriguez has weathered the storm. Takes a good left hook to the body. Good variety shown by dos Santos Rodriguez, but after his own offensive successes, ZAK answering back immediately, and it's almost as though that's when he appears most vulnerable. Remember, that is every time you let your hands go in a boxing ring, you are in danger of being countered. And that seems to be the fate that has befallen dos Santos Rodriguez in the opening round. A very good performance of punch picking by ZAK. And the combination he used to put his man over was after dos Santos Rodriguez had enjoyed some success, but there he kept it going, a 2-3 phase attack. Quick fisted flurry in between the defenses of dos Santos Rodriguez, and over he went. Clean sweep of the cards for Jan ZAK. A 10-8 verdict returned for judge number 4.
Round 2.
So we move into the second round. Jan ZAK looking to reestablish the control that he established, reassert the control that he established so effectively in the opening round. Dos Santos Rodriguez trying to close the gap against his taller opponents. But he's doing a good job keeping the movement going here, Jan ZAK. And it's a wonderful jab that he possesses. Good variety, but there's a lancing jab to the body from Dos Santos Rodriguez. Good work to the body once again from Dos Santos Rodriguez. Double jab, an effective shot from Dos Santos Rodriguez. Jan ZAK just trying to demonstrate that he's not affected by those, but they were point-scoring punches. Stepping back into the breach behind a whipping left jab once again is Jan ZAK. So Dos Santos Rodriguez trying to hustle and bustle his way forward, backed up by a left jab. I think he thought he heard the command of stop from the referee. That may have been from the crowd or from the neighboring Ring A here at the Open Air Dubai Duty Free Tennis Center. Oh, what a right hand landed by Dos Santos Rodriguez, but taking it effectively without blinking is Jan ZAK. But he's put a reddening around the left eye, and it may well have opened up a cut. That was a terrific punch from the backhand of Dos Santos Rodriguez. So Jan ZAK dealing with the adversity of a cut right eye now, and I think it was that howitzer of an overhand right which has caused the injury. Still a minute remaining in the second round, and another right hand disrupts the boxing stance of Jan ZAK from Dos Santos Rodriguez. And again, when he's on the attack, he's been hurt to the body, Dos Santos Rodriguez. And this is precisely what happened in the Global Olympic qualifier in Bangkok, Thailand last year. What an incident-filled second round here, with still 30 seconds and change remaining. So feinting aggressively over that front foot, going in search of his man, is Dos Santos Rodriguez, keeping his cool despite having that left eye injury inflicted by an overhand right, is Jan ZAK. 10-second clapper imminent here. Right hand success again from Dos Santos Rodriguez. Stiff left jab from up on his toes landed by Jan ZAK, who has really kept his cool despite being buzzed by two blistering backhands, having a cut opened up over his left eye, but then he hurt the man to the body to bring about a second 8 count in the contest. So much incident, so much drama, and there was the overhand right which rocked Jan ZAK solidly. There's another one after the cut had already been inflicted, but Jan ZAK biting down, and there's the left hook to the body which brought about some distress, and indeed an 8 count to be assessed against Dos Santos Rodriguez. An absolutely extraordinary round of boxing here in the 86 kilogram cruiserweight division. Sort these scorecards out. It's a clean sweep for the cards for Jan ZAK. But make no mistake, he knows that he's in a contest, because he was buzzed on a couple of occasions by bazookas from the backhand of Dos Santos Rodriguez.
Round 3.
So we move into the third and final round. The corner have worked assiduously on that injured left eye of Jan ZAK in a bid to stop the flow of blood. So he, in a commanding position on the scoreboard here, entering bout management mode for the first 20 seconds of this final round, up on his toes, trying to keep himself out of harm's way, because he's leading 20 points to 18 for all 5 scoring judges. As for Jose Antonio Dos Santos Rodriguez, he's demonstrated that he's got the power to do damage but he's also got an air of vulnerability about him, particularly to the body. And now a point has been deducted for failing to keep his head up. So easiest way to square this occasion is to say that Dos Santos Rodriguez needs a KO here. He's conceded the first 2 rounds unanimously. He's just been docked a point for failing to keep his head up. So he's going to be trailing by a considerable distance in the event that we go the distance. But he's demonstrated that he's got the heavy artillery to take his man out. But it's when he's on the offensive that he appears to be vulnerable himself. And that is an intoxicating mix. Something that promoters in the professional ranks often refer to as a crowd-pleasing fighter, because he can be in real danger 1 minute, vulnerable himself, and then come right back fighting through any distress or vulnerability. But he's got to discard the vulnerability as a left hand from off the ropes catches Dos Santos Rodriguez square on, and I wonder whether the ref is going to let this continue. He's happy for it to go on. But a whole multitude of standing counts have been issued. He was dropped in the first, hurt to the body in the second. A third standing count here in the third. And he's on the front foot, going in search of the stoppage once again, putting his punches together beautifully. Left hooks dug down into the body of Dos Santos Rodriguez, and he's keen to hold on once again, despite enjoying a passage of success. So Jan ZAK just playing matador in front of his man now, as he's shimmying backwards like Jersey Joe Walcott. Overhand right, not too far away from Dos Santos Rodriguez, who you have to give him credit because he's been hurt repeatedly in this contest. Dropped in the first, standing count in the second, standing count here in the third, and the leather continuing to fly with plenty of power behind it as the bell sounds to conclude the third and final round. What an incident-filled contest we have just witnessed in this cruiserweight contest. Don't think there's any doubt about the winner, given the amount of incident that took place. Dos Santos Rodriguez dropped in the first, standing count in the second, standing count in the third, docked a point for failing to keep his head up. A cut left eye sustained by Jan ZAK in the second. All of this drama occurring in 9 minutes of boxing here at the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Center. But there can be little doubt that it will be Jan ZAK going through to the round of 16.
And the winner of this bout, no points by unanimous decision, is the boxer in the red corner, Jan ZAK, Israel.
So Jan ZAK, the 2022 European Championship Under-22 gold medalist, goes through to the round of 16 here at Dubai 2025, his third consecutive appearance on the global stage after competing in Belgrade, in Serbia in 2021 and Tashkent, Uzbekistan in 2023, prevailing in what was an absolutely incredible contest to behold. Credit to Jose Antonio Dos Santos Rodriguez, because he is an exciting fighter indeed. Verdict hasn't gone his way today, but he has played his part in what was a really enthralling affair.
Ring B, bout number 109, weight category 86 kilograms. The referee Eduardo Gustin, Croatia. In the red corner, please welcome the boxer representing Ecuador, Marlo Javier Delgado,